Good morning, everybody. This is Armida, and today is March 10th, I think it is. And, anyways, yesterday I went to the doctor. Oh, I've gone to a doctor a couple times last week, and I got to go again this week coming up. But I went to my oncologist yesterday, and I got good news. He says that no cancer, it hasn't came back, so yay. But this is a new oncologist. My other one, I'm retired, and he was Hindu, so sometimes it was a little bit hard to understand him. But this guy explained a lot to me. He did tell me that my cancer was a rare kind of cancer. It was an aggressive kind of cancer. That's why it came back within 2 years. And he was telling me that the difference between the two cancers is my cancer usually returns after 2 years because it is aggressive. But the longer, how do you say it, the longer that you go without a reoccurrence, um, then they consider you in remission. But the other kind of cancer, it returns years down the line, 5 to 10 years down the line. So the difference was one reoccurs faster earlier, and the other one occurs later. So because mine came back earlier within 2 years, the longer you go, like I said, they consider you in remission. So yay, he considered me in remission. Yay, I'm so happy about that. But he did explain to me that the chemotherapy that I took, which was adriamycin and Cytoxan, has a high rate of, or it causes heart problems. Um, let's see, ovarian cancer, which I don't have none of that no more, so I don't have to worry about that. Leukemia. So he said now that's what they're going to keep an eye on, to my blood count, making sure that nothing like that occurs. And he said usually that happens. He said they find within 10 years of your treatments. So I'm coming on 6 years, I think. So they're going to keep an eye on that. He told me if I find any kind of bruising, which I do have a lot of bruising, but and I've had it since I started the chemo, years ago. So he said, but I'll know the difference. He said, just by the way the bruise looks. So he said, keep an eye on that. If I have any kind of heart problems or find it, my heart's beating really regular or stuff like that, to go see my cardiologist and stuff like that. So, but other than that, I'm in good health. Um, so, anyways, let me explain to y'all. I've been going to the doctor because I have been itching. Y'all know that I um, have reconstruction surgery, and I think I might have a leak in my implant. I went to go see. They did a ultrasound, but they couldn't see anything. Well, they saw something, but they weren't sure if it was a leak or just a crease in the implant. So now I have to go for an MRI. My doctor was like, "Well, I don't know if TRICARE is going to pay for the MRI. They tend not to pay for it because it's expensive." And so I went and I talked to the TRICARE ladies at the insurance, and one of them said it's going to take a week or so to find out. So I sat down and was waiting for my medication, and another lady came up to me. She said, "Can I speak to you in my office?" So I was like, "Sure." So we go in there. She said, "Can I ask you, was your implant put in for cosmetic reasons, or was there a reason?" I said, "No, I've had, breast cancer and I've had reconstruction surgery." She's okay. Well, TRICARE should pay for it. They put it in. They need to pay for it. So, which was good. So they'll at least pay for my MRI. And so I have to wait still a week to find out. And then, but I am itching, y'all, and they don't know if it is maybe a leak and I'm allergic, to the silicone, or if it is scar tissue forming around the nerves, and my nerves are just going crazy in there. So once we do the MRI and we find out if I do or don't have an implant, then if I don't have an implant, a leak, if I don't have a leak, then they're going to put me on nerve blockers because this itching, y'all, is driving me crazy. The only way to stop the itching is if you're scratching it. And then once you stop scratching, it comes right back. They put me on Zyrtec first, and I think it is, yeah, Zyrtec, and it stops the itching for about 4 hours, but then it comes back. So now she put me on, what is this stuff called? Hydroxine, oxine, or something like that. But it puts me to sleep. I mean, like within 20 minutes, I'm out. So I can't take that. And it doesn't even stop the damn itching. So look, I got back scratchers. I have my grandchildren sit on my back and just scratch, and they're like, "Grandma, can I stop scratching now?" So, but it just drives me nuts. There is no relief from it, and it's the whole from my back all the way to the front, under the arms, everywhere. And I mean, I sometimes I'm just in tears because it just does not stop itching. And I don't know if you guys notice, I might shrug a lot or move a lot because it just drives me nuts. So I'm hoping that they will find something soon, or put me on them damn nerve blockers because this drives me crazy. But other than that, I'm doing good. If I'm not itching or I'm doing okay. But I have my colonoscopy next week, and hopefully everything will turn out fine with that. And that, that's it. Hopefully I'll be done with my doctor appointments. Oh, and then in April I go for my gastric bypass doctor, and then hopefully I won't have no doctor appointments for a while. My grandson goes today for his red belt. Wish him luck. He has to break two boards. I don't know if he's going to break them. One is with the skipping axe kick, and one is with his knee. And he's only 8 years old, so I don't think he's going to break either one of them. But it won't stop him from getting his belt. But anyways, wish him some luck. And I'm not going to have my grandbabies here for about 5 days, so I'm going to go nuts. I'm not going to know what to do with them. They're going to go spend time with the other grandmother since it's spring break. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably do some spring cleaning. And it has been raining here in Texas for 2 days. So, I mean, just the other day it was 85 degrees and now it's like 40, it's crazy weather. So I can't do nothing outside because I wanted to do some planting and some more pulling weeds. And once it stops raining, it dries up just a little bit. I'll be able to go pull up the weeds a little easier, you know. But anyways, that is it. I just want to let you know that I'm going nuts with the itching. And but other than that, I'm doing good. I'm gonna do some shopping and just wait for all these appointments. So, anyways, y'all have a good week. Sorry, I'm going crazy. I'm glad you guys can't see me because I'm scratching. Anyways, y'all have a good week. I will see y'all later. Peace out, guys. Bye.